Hello. I'm here full, well, not quite full screen because you see the black bars here, but I'm here in a bigger format right now, for now, mostly because I kind of want to talk to you guys about this game before I actually fire it up. So I'll just sit here and wait for you guys to come in because Isana, hi, nice to see ya. But yeah, I'm just very proud of this physical, so I'm gonna be playing it from the physical. Yes, I know there's people who hate doing that because there's wear and tear on the disc, but just like this is special. I wanna play it off the disc just this one time. Hello, David. I wanna play it straight off the disc, and just so you guys know, there's a disc here, and I have a disc reader in there. PlayStation 2 discs can be read on the computer. Hello, David, that's fine. But I'm so... This is such a beautiful copy of this game. I was so surprised when it arrived. I had no idea it was gonna arrive in such perfect condition. I mean, just look at that. There's no scratches, no anything. It's like fresh out of the wrapping. And just look, the manual is there. All those little things that come with the manual are still there too. I've actually considered scanning the manual, but somebody else said they would do it, and I decided not to do it because I don't want to damage it, because it's just in that good condition. And that's just so rare. And just look at the disc. Look at Zig's precious face on this disc. I love it. It's so beautiful. Isn't in the chat? I'm proud of having the OG Silent Hills 2 and 3 from my PS2. I just need to get them back from an old friend. Oh, that, yeah, I feel that. Rido, Kuzunoha in the chat, how are you? I'm doing very well. I'm very happy with my physical of, how many years now? 16-year-old game here? So yeah, I'm gonna be playing this right off the physical disc. Just because I love physicals, and I want to share the joy of my physical. I want to share. Usually, when I play games that are actually in my retro game collection, like let me just. Over there, you see my TV with like all the consoles, and those are not even all the consoles that I have, but like you can see the Super Famicom, the Nintendo 64. Of course, a Wii, and the Wii also acts as for it's cracked, so it can also play like region-free, all kinds of GameCube games. So I really, really love my retro game collection. But it's so rare for me to be able to. Okay, this is not the angle I wanted this to be in. Yeah, better. It's so rare for me to be able to actually share a physical from my collection directly without needing to rip it first or needing to otherwise tamper with it first. Just because it's difficult to get retro games to run in a way that the computer can capture, at least for me, because I'm just some random person without the know-how for it. Spikecrow in the chat, where did you get the disc? Off eBay! I was expecting a completely beat up copy of this game. I was not expecting something so well preserved. It didn't even say that it was in mint well, it's not exactly mint, but it's near mint condition, and that it didn't even say that on the listing. It just said, yeah, game, $10. I don't know how lucky how I ended up this lucky. It was an eBay listing, yeah. I mean, I could have gotten it in this condition in Japan too, obviously, but like, how do you get to Japan in this day and age? Isn't in the chat, that desk and shelf combo looks beautiful. Thank you. I really, really, really love that play. I love my room right now so much, actually, because I love my room right now. Let me try to get a better angle. I like this better. You see less of me, but you see more of my room. Once again, hello, Rido Kuzunoha. Glad to see you guys. isn't in the chat. So what level of isekai is this game on? Well, this is like after they changed the setting from miscellaneous fantasy world to Primtown. So I'd say we're like 2 or 3 levels of isekai on in this one. Anyway, I'm gonna be... First, before we do this, I want to show you the manual, because it's such a pretty manual. Well, first of all, I already showed you the disc. This is like the cover. And the funny thing is, like, today players are complaining that these games don't have, like, enough delving into the lore anymore. Right here, it actually advertises, like, all the lore stuff, the lore gallery in this game, as a feature. So that shows you how Sega's stance on these things has changed. So yeah, we're going in deep. This game is famous for being like the one in the series that delves like the deepest into the lore. Oh, not because the plot is deep or anything, but because there is a gallery in this game that is like filled with nothing but lore about the not even the setting of this specific game, but just generally of the game's universe, which has not been repeated since, and people kind of really wish that this sort of thing would come back, because it's really cool and it's really fun. So I'm putting the and actually I want to show you the manual. Yeah, again, the artwork. Guess who is the most important character? Is it Sig? Oh boy, I think it is Sig. I don't know how, but I just think it is. And it's like this really nice old school thick manual with stuff like really nice character profiles for everybody. What I also find really interesting is that, like, in this manual, this is like the only time Sig's left hand, this hand here, is not described as just red, but outright described as inhuman. Like here it says, on a certain day, his left hand suddenly stopped being human, but he doesn't seem to care at all. Anyway, we're gonna be starting here. Sal in the chat, wow, mother energy when screaming Sig. I wonder why that is. Is it because he is my baby? It's possibly because he is my baby. Most likely because he is my baby. So let me put this little treasure somewhere where it will not be damaged. Sofa seems like a good place to put it. Gently. And I will plug this in so we can have the true physical game experience. I hope I have nothing else in the drive right now, else this is gonna be awkward. Nope, the drive is empty. Nice. So, in goes the game. I technically already ripped the data on to my PC, so it would be possible for me to play this game completely off my computer without using the disc too. But where's the fun in that? I will do that when I play for myself, but like I just want to have this. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but maybe you guys might even catch the disc whirring sounds in the background as it reads the disc, and that's kind of part of the experience for me. Vanta Black is here. Hi! I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well too. Let me just... and now I need to load up the necessary software, of course, because, repeat it with me, people, plugging a PS2 into a computer is hard. So, let me just configure everything first. Which I possibly should have done before, but who cares? Let me just check which drive I need to use. There. Yeah, this is the correct one. So, now, let me just pause. Not pause, okay. And it's coming out of the incorrect speaker. That is not a good start. Audio plugin, please. Oh, I know why it's coming out of the incorrect speaker. It's coming out of the incorrect speaker because I forgot to plug my headphones back in. I am really a stupid person. And you just heard the gameplay. Wonderful. I am very, very... Vanta Black, that sounds so nostalgic. It's gonna get more nostalgic soon. So, let me just reboot this again. Because I had not plugged in my stuff correctly. Because I am not... Sometimes I am not very smart. Now I need to find this again. Because I messed up. And my computer is a mess and I need to clean it up sometime. So. Now, will you come out of the correct... Yeah, here we go. Now you get the full sound. Okay, now, let me just set this all up so you guys can get image. No, that's the incorrect one. That's not the right one either. No! Here we go! Yeah, sorry for that. And I need to make myself small. And let me just fix the windows. In the meanwhile, you can enjoy the demo of the game playing. I do like the Fever song in this one so much. There's something in the way. And there's already this. Okay, what did I just do? This is not what I wanted. This is something is not working. I know, but okay, never mind. I am dumb. So here we go. This works. Okay, yeah, ignore the dog. Here we go. Now I got it. Hop the Scorpion in the chat. Neni doesn't know how to compute. I did it. I did it. Wound up like Neni's small brain moment. I'm doing well. I can do this. Here we go. So the game is running. The controller is here. Let's do this. Sell the artist. There is a dog. Yes, there is in fact a dog. So here we have Felly. There is the game. And I know how to computer. I do know how to computer. Isn't in the chat. It's a bit rough, but it should work. It is a bit rough because, well, PlayStation 2 emulation is not perfect. And again, If I could, I would directly plug a PlayStation 2 into the computer, but that is not a technology I am quite ready to master yet. So, let's begin from the top. Hachimari kara. So, this is Professor Accord, if you remember her from the newer games. Everyone, because you have all been studying so hard, I made these special cards just for you. You got a point card. You can use these cards in several places all around town, but this is the only one that exists right now, so please don't tell the others. Thank you, Ms. Accord. So we begin by entering our name on our point card. I'm not gonna be using my own name, no. Look at the title of the stream. I've decided to destroy the timeline. How will I do this? By naming myself Ringo. You might have seen me doing this on my Twitter already. So yes, I'm doing this. Ko? Now you might say this says Rinko. But aha! You forget this. And now it says Ringo. I am now Ringo. Paste her over my face. Hop the Skull Bunny. Does this take place after the universe got reset by Al? Allegedly. Allegedly. The continuity is fuzzy in that regard. So, we are now Ringo. Let us enter into the magical town of Primton. Yeah, there is quite a bit of space here. Our name is Ringo. Okay. So, I already have a file here, but I'm making a new one. So, the game begins by drawing us to the town hall. This is where we can change the game settings and also receive letters. What are letters? Hello, Cove! Welcome back! You've come just in time to experience Fever 2. So, the town hall is for the settings, but there's all the things here to enjoy too. First of all, every location in the game always has this talk option. What is the talk option for? Well, the talk option allows you to either talk to characters that happen to be around or listen in on their conversations. That way you actually get some information about the characters that you wouldn't get otherwise. For example, we see Ray here. And Ray is holding up a plate, and on the plate it says, I'm the only one here right now. But if you want to, we can talk. He's like, I don't know why you want to talk to me, but okay. But I want to talk to Ray, because he's cute. And so we're doing this. He wrote this on the plate. There's apparently there's a lot of times you'll find little presents in your mail or your post box, it says. But what you should do with them is a secret. Or at least that's what I've been told. Okay, so as you can see, we have the post box, which is for packages, and we have a letter box, which is for letters. Let's check out the letter box first. So there's a pink letter here. Who could the pink letter be for? It says welcome! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. It arrived on the 13th of April. Oh, it actually read our date. Kind of. On my end, it is actually the 12th, but I guess it converted it to Japanese. Interesting. Anyway, it says welcome, and the sender is given as Amity. So, what did Amity send us? Hello, Wingo! Yeah, I named myself Wingo for those who are just checking in. I'm Amity. Welcome! You know that you can save... As you're playing Puyo Puyo Fever 2, you can save whenever you want. Even in the middle of the story. So even if you have to go to eat or you have to go to sleep, don't worry about it. Just play a little bit every single day. Oh, alright, I'm gonna send you another letter later. See ya! Amity just gave us useful advice. Save your game. Thank you, Amity. I appreciate it. So, then let's check the post box. Hop discovered in chat. Take a shot every time the space-time continuum gets broken beyond repair in Puyo Puyo. David in the chat, the universe got what? Welcome to Puyo Puyo, David. Merxol in the chat, the power of science is amazing, isn't it? The chat is right now is just panicking because Squares is gonna show up and delete me for breaking the time-space continuum by bringing Ringo here before Puyo 7 happens. Amazing. So, let's check the post box. Nothing in here right now. Well, I guess that's gonna change. So before we start story mode, so we can check the rankings and the options here. I'm not gonna change anything about the options right now. So, before we start the story mode, I wanna check out every location, just so we don't miss any conversations, because the conversations are some of the most interesting stuff ever. Cove in the chat can be erased with square.jpg. Perfect. So this is the stylus shop. The stylus shop is run by Dapper Bones, this fellow here. He is a gay skeleton. Yes, canonically gay. He has been running the shop ever since before his death, I think? And he's still waiting for his boyfriend to come back from Canada, I guess. Hasn't happened yet, but he gets points for being faithful as he waits. So here you can buy items that you can use in story mode to make battles easier if you have trouble with them. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna talk to him though. We have no customers right now, but you can talk to me if you want. Let's do that. Welcome to my humble little shop. Did you get the point card from Miss Accord? When you compete in Puyo battles, you'll gather points on this card. And then you can buy lots and lots of things in the shop. Also, the things that I can offer you will increase in number. So just check in whenever you can. So, okay, that is all we can do here right now. Oh my god, the chat, true love right there. How sweet. It really is sweet. I kind of really like it. So, then here's the museum. So, the museum is probably the most interesting part of the game, honestly. So, this is the Primton Museum. It is a huge gallery that has like a library, an art gallery, and just generally all kinds of exhibitions. It's called the Precise Museum, which is where the translation group that I've been helping out where it takes its name from. We have the library. Oh, first we have Shiryoshitsu. Oh yeah, that item room where you can the exhibition of items where you can check out what different items that you've encountered do. The library, the art gallery, and the experience room. The experience room is where you get, it's basically the theater mode where you get to replay music, voice clips, and cutscenes. This whole place is run by Akuma. Akuma being a giant stuffed teddy bear possessed by an ancient demon who's pretty chill most of the time, unless he gets agitated. And he's a pretty nice guy. He runs this place. He just doesn't like it when people run or make noise in the library. He also talks in a very slow low tone most of the time. So, do you have any questions? He asks. Let's talk to him. Go for the chat. Museum. Yeah, that's how it's called in the internal files. It is amazing. Thank you for visiting our museum. We have an item room, a library, an experience room, an art gallery, and an art gallery here. These are the 4 departments this place is separated into. Merxel in the chat, it's funny how Akuma talks about how demons are evil, except for himself when it's brought up. I mean, I think he just has made bad experiences with some of his brethren in the past, because I really don't think they're all evil, for reasons. In the item room, you can take a look at the items that you can use in Puyo battles, and read about their effects. In the library, you can do research regarding this town and this world and our history. It also might teach you even more about how to correctly use items. In the experience room, you can relive previous experiences and memories. In the art gallery, you can look at various arts of work that we have gathered here. I would like you to be very careful with all our exhibits. So, yeah, this is what we can do here right now. I mean, we can check... we should probably check out the place. There's probably already things in here. So, the item room should still be empty right now. And it is completely empty. But we will gather more as we get it. So, here's the library. The only book... There's a couple of books already available, so let's go through them. First book, History of Primton, Volume 1. Ever since Primp was built, from the time Primp was built, the ceremony of Kumamori has been taking place here. You can learn a lot about this town ever since ancient times. Sal in the chat, I think Teddy would be dead in the radius of despair. Possible, yeah, could be. But they're both good possessed teddy bears. They're both good possessed teddy bears, just in very different ways. The beginning. Primptown has always been blessed by a very rich environment. So yeah, basically like it's built on very fertile ground. From all 4 sides, the area is surrounded by ocean and desert. And thus there has always been very little trade or interaction with the surrounding townships and countries. It has been inconvenient. Aside from this, the things produced here have never attracted the interest of other townships either. Because of this, most of this town's history has been spent in peace and quiet. As far as we know. Isn't in the chat, Neni, please tell me, why are there so many bear characters in anime and manga, etc.? Because bears are cute, I guess. Um, the the age of the paradise with no gates, part 1. In the north of Primtown, there is the far-reaching coast of Meal. In the south of the town, there is the desert of Peat. And because of this, the surrounding countries were not able to conduct trade with this place very well. Because of this, the town never experienced much growth in the very beginning, and just remained a very small settlement. However, in exchange for these circumstances, this environment here has always been very rich in resources. Because of this, this place was called the paradise without gates. The paradise without age of the paradise without gates, part 2. Because of the lack of interaction with surrounding townships. There was a second reason for the lack of interaction with surrounding townships. At the time, it was common to use ores and to create magical items from ores and other mined resources, but this sort of resource has always been rather sparse in the area of Primp. You couldn't mine it where basically they couldn't mine ores of like magical materials here to make items from. Because of this, the people here didn't see a reason to conduct trade with the area. And on the other hand, the people of the area, living in the area itself, could live a very self-sustained life and didn't see much reason to conduct trade with other areas either. So from both sides, there wasn't much motivation to start trade negotiations. So it's impressive how in-depth this goes, isn't it? Because of the lack of trade with surrounding areas, Primp developed its very unique own kind of culture. One piece of this culture is the ceremony of Kumamori, which has left its huge mark on this place's history. It isn't simply a huge. It didn't simply have didn't just play a huge role in how this place's history developed, but it is still a ceremony held by many people. Cell is AFKing. See you later. Deltrix in the chat. I forgot Primp is super secluded from everything else. Well, at least it was in the past. Right now, it's not quite the same anymore. I just find it interesting how much thought was put into this. Also, the ceremony of Kumamori makes me think, is this what is being celebrated in the Primp Festival? Because we didn't see much of the Primp Festival in the novel Sixth Secret, aside from just Amity's Cafe. Like, they did say that there were, like, a lot of activities, but we never really heard from them what was being celebrated, and I would like to imagine that this was, like, the main attraction there, but we didn't hear about it because everybody was just like, yeah, we're gonna run a cafe. Would have been nice to see the rest of the festival. So there's a lot of people still still celebrating the ceremony of Kumamori. But the Paradise Without Gates, people have gotten interested in the age of the Paradise Without Gates again. So there has been more like historiological study into it as of late. Oh, the age that was the age of the ceremony of Kumamori. The ceremony of Kumamori is began by accident when people developed the habit of leaving tiny leaflets with notes written on them in secluded places without people in them. If you wrote something you wanted on one of these memos and left it there, the next morning, the chance that you would find that thing in the place where you had left that piece of paper was high. So basically, there was something going on there where people just left little notes in places, and for some reason they would get their wishes granted that way. It is a very simple ceremony. The most important part is the wish, is what people said. If what you write on the memo has to be something that is common and easy to get your hands on. So basically anybody could have granted the wish. So basically it probably wasn't a magical thing, but basically just somebody started doing it, somebody else found the memo and fulfilled the wish. So basically the idea behind it is that people were putting their wishes out into place, would hope that something would fulfill the wish, and somebody would be nice and decide, yeah, I'm gonna put this here and you can find it the next day. So this is the sort of ceremony that developed, and it sounds really cute. It's a really cute ceremony. Basically just people anonymously making wishes and other people anonymously fulfilling it for them. Milk Soul in the chat, it's kind of like Tanabata. It does feel a little bit like Tanabata, except the wishes actually, it's like a mixture between Tanabata and Secret Santa is what I get from it. Oceano is here again. Hello. Cove in the chat, community of mutually fulfilling each other's wishes, lol. Yeah, but it is nice. And honestly, if this is what the Prim Festival is celebrating, I would have loved to see that part too. Just like everybody going around town hunting for little pieces of paper and finding like the stuff that they need to put out there, and the next day people going out and finding the things, finding out if somebody granted their wish. It's really cute. Anyway, that was that piece of lore. This is just a tutorial. We're not gonna... I know how to play Puyo. Oh, wait, did I just... Yeah, this is just how you play Puyo. We don't need this. I mean, we do need this. So, this is the class diary of one of the current classes in this is Amethyst, the class diary of Amethyst class. Let's read it. Cove in the chat, that'd be so cute. I'd love to see people explore it. Me too, and honestly, this is one of the reasons we need to translate this game. Because when people have the info, they're gonna do shit with it. We need to do this. Then the fanfic will come in. And it will be glorious. Anyway, let's read Amethyst class diary. It's not just Amethyst, it's just the diary of the entire class. Month of the fever birth, first day. Fever birth? Fever birth. Month of the fever birth, first day. Sunny. Today's class duty, Amity. Today was our first day in the new class. Rufina, Ludell, and Tata ended up in another class. but there's a guy but there's somebody who's with us in this class for the first time. I was really curious, so I talked to him right away. And I ended up just rambling and rambling on as I went. Sig is a pretty spacey guy, but I think he's really interesting. I think I'm gonna hang out with him tomorrow too. Vanta Black in the chat, when should you do this? It's weirdly entertaining. I'm glad! Samuel, I wish I had a PlayStation 5. I don't want the PlayStation 5, I just want this game re-released in some form. Month of the Fever Bird, day 2. Cloudy. Today's class duty, Klug. So today I am on class duty. As for classes, I have to admit I wasn't really listening. You see, I am still working on my personal project of deciphering the secrets of this book. I have reached the final stages. It appears in order to unlock the full potential of this book, I need 3 items called the Bookmark of the Sun, the Moonstone, and the Star's Lantern. Once I have gathered all 3 of them, I only need to conduct the ritual for once, and then I will not need all 3 of them again. I'm going for the chat. Klug is a bad anime villain for straight up writing his plans in the class journal. Kind of is, yes. He kind of is. Month of the fevered birth, 3rd day. Sunny. Class duty sick. One of my hands is being weird lately. Doesn't hurt though. So, whatever. It's being weird lately. It turned demonic and red. It's being weird lately. It doesn't hurt though, so whatever. Sal the artist, poor sick. Ploser in the chat. Klug sounds like such a villain in the first Fever games. Why does he sound so much more mellow in later games? Because things happen in this game. Things that kind of teach you to mellow out. You know? Merksol in the chat. Your Klug impression is amazing. Thank you. Merksol in the chat. This reminds me of a Yahoo Answers post that said, I ate dirt and my arm turned red. Why? Actual sick Yahoo Answers post. So, number 4. The teacher's comment. Everybody, have you gotten used to your new class? Amity, everybody here should take an example on Amity's enthusiasm. And try to get along and talk as much as you can. As for you, Klug, you probably shouldn't get so deeply involved in such dangerous matters. As for you, Sig, even if your hand doesn't hurt, you should probably go to a doctor. You should probably go to a doctor. I love that line, just miss a chord's reaction to Demon Hand. Yeah, maybe go to a doctor. Closer in the chat, Klug learned the wonders of trauma and dealing with the outcome of his actions. So yeah, that was the class diary of Amity's class. Merksol in the chat, if they have doctors in Primp, they don't show us. Lol. Sal in the chat, she's saying you need medical help. That's a secret. This book just says secret. A poem that is very popular among the people of Primptown. It's supposed to remind you of nostalgic days. Inside the spell, there seems to be something hidden inside the spell. So let's try my hand of poetry. Do you remember when you failed the day you failed the test with 0 points? I was a little surprised, and I was so embarrassed. I immediately folded the test up and hid it in my bag. I said it wasn't so bad, because if I said it wasn't so bad, and tried to smile towards everybody else. I didn't want them to know that I got 0 points. I didn't want them to make fun of me. Please come into the faculty office after class, said the teacher. So maybe they noticed after all? So maybe everybody noticed after all? But I told myself, no, it's okay. I should just act normal. I mean, if they did end up teasing me, would it only be for a day? Or would they keep doing it over and over? Okay, I don't know what kudo kudo is. Let me look this up real quick. Sometimes there are words I don't immediately know, and I am sorry. Oh, okay. And even though the teacher was ranting to me for a very long time, I tried to just bear it. The worst part was all the homework the teacher gave me right after. It was so much. I can't finish it all in a day. And now, if you want to know who the people are that are so afraid of making an experience with 0 points on a test like this, just let me tell you the secret. Just chant this spell to yourself, and you will find the answer. Gushi Itemya Riefu Rurua Ruta Ruta. The spell is actually the names of the people this poem applies to in reverse. It says Sig, Amity, Feli, Al, and Tata. So those are the 5 people who have made experiences like this. Basically, we were told that these 5 people have all 5 screwed up a test so badly before that it scared the heck out of them, and they don't want anyone to know. Which makes sense for Al and Amity, but it's surprising that Feli is on the list. The fact that Sig is actually on the list is like, okay, you can actually scare the hell out of Sig with a test. This is amazing. And I'm not surprised Tata is on there either. Maxol, Feli, huh? I didn't expect this. Yeah, me neither. Isn't in the chat question, is this game before the Great Sega Purge or after? After. Close in the chat. Question here too. Is Misakot shady just because? Or does she like her students to do really weird things to make them learn? We don't know. I wish we knew, but we don't. And I just think, I don't know, she's so creepy. I think she has some kind of agenda. I can't imagine there wasn't any agenda there. Closer in the chat, poor boy Sig got scared. Yeah, poor baby. Poor baby. So, that was that book. Let's close it. Yeah, that was all we have here for now. Let's see what's in the other rooms. Next is the art gallery. Nothing here right now. And of course, there's nothing in the experiences right now. We haven't played yet. Neftali Watson. So, how many protagonists has the series had again? Well, that's hard to say. How do you define protagonist? Technically, there's like 3 ass trios who are considered like the protagonist trios, but several of them have never been playable or only playable very little. The characters who are most commonly considered the protagonists are Al, Amity, and Ringo. But it's not like you just play as a single character in most of these games. So, that was the museum. Then here we have the unfinished tower. I don't want to talk with the person here, but we kind of have to. I hate this person, but we have to talk. I want the full experience for you guys. You wanna talk to me? I hate this guy. Just as the name lets you assume, this is a tower that is still under construction. You can already play Endless Puyo here if you want, but the staircase to heaven is still closed for now. This is a place where heroes can test themselves day after day. So check this place out every day after school if you want to dare. I don't like... Well, anyway, that was that. Max Sol in the chat. I like Ho-Ho Bird. I've seen a lot of people dislike him and I never got why. Because, I don't know, he's just obnoxious. I'm sorry. Also, his AI is also obnoxious. His AI is obnoxious and I don't like his voice. I'm sorry. Go for the chat. What did Ho-Ho Bird do to you? Murder me repeatedly. That's what he did to me. Neftali Watson in the chat. Oh, is this the game where Dapper Bones first shows up? It is. And I've already talked to him a little early in the stream. Sell the artist, the trio girls are Charlie's Angels. I hate it so bad. So, this is the playground. So, in the playground we can talk to Al. Hello, Al. Did you survive your exam, which with the crashing tower and the very bad score that I had you take. Let's not talk about it anymore. Anyway, this is the playground where you can do free play mode, and you can talk to Al right now, so let's talk to Al. Plus in the chat, what's Dapperbone's story? We'll get into that in a bit. You can always come here when you want them and have a battle. You can play with your friends, or you can play with any of us if you want. Goo-goo! Kabi said that he wants to battle too. Okay. That was that. Good, we checked out every place, so we can actually get into story mode now. Okay. We technically still have to check out the school, but that's where the story mode is. Isn't in the chat? Good to see Neni didn't poison Al to death in this timeline. She is still alive! Even though I had her get poisoned over and over, she lives. Neftali Watson, they should bring back Dapper Bones in more games. I agree, absolutely agree. So, before we start story mode, we are gonna talk to Miss Accord. Nobody is here right now, but if you want to talk to me, I would be happy to. When a course is too difficult for you... Oh, the courses are sorted by the difficulty, but you can start wherever you would like to. For those people who want to practice, I recommend the Rune course. For those who have a little bit more faith in their abilities, I recommend the Waku Waku course. And if you are very good at the game, you can start with the Hada Hada course. However, I personally would recommend you to challenge them in order. I'm not sure what this place means, but I don't know what Popoy is saying, because kin means gold, but I don't think that's what he means here. Oh, Kiso. What is... Okay, let me check what Kiso means real quick. And for some reason a video started running in the background. I'm sorry for that. I caught on it all. Oh, okay, Kiso means foundation. I should probably have known that, whatever. So. The basics are always the best after all, meow. So, okay, that's what they say, and I accidentally lost the chat. Where's the chat? There's the chat. Closer in chat, come on, Neni, do Hada Hada on first try. I kind of want to... I'm not gonna do all the Rune curses because they are all the same, every single one. But I want to do 6 Rune curse just because Klug is in it and he's such a dick about it. Neftali Watson in the chat. Hada Hada sounds like a comedy routine. All of this kind of sounds like a comedy routine. So let's do this. Go inside. So first we decide which character to go as. We'll start with Zig here. I just want to kind of set up for the story. I'll start with 6 Rune course. I will not do Amity's and Rafina's Rune courses simply because they're basically exactly the same. So, Miss Accord says that both classes together are exercising today. And, Popoy says that he feels like they already did this, they're doing this lesson every single day, which is a reference to the fact that the Rune curse of the first game was just like this. So, Miss Accord is telling them about how to do offset and Puyo Puyo. You will need to know this if you play the game. I'm the one playing right now, so it's not that important for you guys right now. Somebody already translated all of this. But yeah, it's telling you basically how offset works in the Fever rule set. Isn't I in the chat? Hada Hada sounds like a chain smoker trying to be sexy and say Ada Ada. Well, I know these rules. Closer in the chat. Offset is the counter, right? Where you return Puyos the other player launched at you. Yeah, though in Fever mode it works differently. In Fever mode you don't counter as much as you try to use the offset that you generate to enter Fever mode, which you'll see how it works. So now we are supposed to practice with the person next to us. Who are you? Oh, you're sick. You're in my class now, right? Are you really an enemy for me? Are you really a worthy opponent of me? Is what Klug says. So we're so Sick and Klug are practicing, and Klug is just like, yeah, I'm gonna destroy you because I don't care. Neftali Watson in the chat. Strangely enough, I want to try underwater Puyo. It looks interesting. It is interesting, but I'm not good at it. So, let's do this. I have no items, so we do this without items, but I don't need items to flatten Klug. I am Puyo. Puyo is me. Here we go. Close in the chat. Every time Klug and Sig are together, it makes me nervous. Understandable. I'm just gonna destroy him without ever entering Fever mode. Mostly because this is a tutorial mode and he's not really on his best here. Poor guy is being held back by his own AI. His AI is a lot more powerful in other modes though. Oh, into all clear, here we go! And I have destroyed Klug. I did it, he says. I did it. Have you understood how to enter Fever mode? Apparently there's still people here who are not good at offset still. Well then. Well, you can try to just gather groups of three Puyo just to be ready, because no matter, even if it's just a single popping, it's still an offset. Close in the chat. Klug's does long chains, right? Yeah, that's what it usually does. When it's not on tutorial mode. Oh, also, while you offset, no Ocham up, no nuisance Puyo come down, no garbage comes down, that's useful. Isn't in the chat, underwater Puyo sounds scary. Liddell, welcome. Hello, my name is Liddell. Please go easy on me. That's literally what she says in in English when you use her in Tetris 2. I love it. Please go easy on me. Isn't in the chat, it's giving me Vietnam flashbacks of Blitzball. Understandable. So Liddell is here. Again, no items. Let's do this. I will not go easy on Liddell. I am sorry, I cannot. I am physically incapable of going easy. It's a medical condition. It is truly sad. Let's do this. Isn't in the chat, Jesus Christ, what is her ear? She's not human, nobody knows what species she is. All we know is that she's not a human. There's some sources claim that she was adopted, so even she doesn't know what species she is. But she's not human, that much is sure, for sure. Close in the chat, sorry Liddell, but I won't hesitate. Prepare scan. So. Yeah, I wasn't nice. Guess I did it. So, did you understand the basics? So now there's a pop quiz, and the pop quiz is beating Miss Accord. Don't worry, we won't bully our cute students too hard. Sell the artist, Liddell so needs to be playable again. She's playable in Tetris 2, they added her in an update, so she is playable. They added her in an update after I first played the game. Yeah, she plays on a different level from those other AIs. On the I'm not as nerfed level. Here we go! Isn't in the chat, why is your teacher trying to beat the F out of you? Because this is still the same universe, like in, well, same multiverse as in the other game, where they sent a defenseless child into a tower full of monsters and expected her to not die. Here we go. Close in the chat, I like that Liddell's spells are spoken in Italian. It's adorable how she says them in Tetris 2. Agreed! Naftali in the chat. Mr. Cord says, when you fail the test, so you have chosen death. Yeah, pretty much. Close in Mr. Cord, no bully. She will make no promises. Perfect! Meow. You did Very well. Well, then our next point is... break time, apparently. Oh dear. Well, then that is all for today. Everybody, please keep practicing hard. That is the only way to get better. Just a little bit every day. So, I have entered the scoreboard in second place after myself. Ringo. I'm okay with this. Merxol in the chat, Puyo Mado teaches. These kids got magic. They can brave dungeons full of monsters and demons. I mean, yeah, technically. I'm saving. So, we just did a single course. For now, what I'm gonna do is, like, to check out the talking, like, the talks for every single... Because now there's people here everywhere. Because we cleared one part of the story mode. As a result of that, there is people and the locations now, and we can listen in on their conversations. The thing is, if we do another story mode part, those conversations will disappear and be replaced with different ones, so we have to do it now before we move on. So let's do this real quick. Rantep like the universe of Puyo sounds more brutal than the SMT universe. Kinda, yeah. It is written on the sign. You is here right now. I forget that you're around so many times, Ray. It says on the sign. Yeah, I'm used to it. Sorry. So, second talk. There's a second one here. So, how have you been lately? Heard any nice gossip? It says on the sign. Yeah, no, nope. You're always so cold, Ray. You could even say you're cold as a grave. Ray says, I guess. So let's check out a different place. I guess we can also check at the school. Isn't in the chat. Whose boss is a caretaker? Professor Oak or Mr. Cord? Good question. Not actually sure. Maybe Mr. Cord. Okay, Mr. Cord uses a hammer on you. So, on people constantly. Yeah, she's boss. Closer in the chat. Teachers be like, I'ma send you to the brick dungeon. Yeah. So. Oh, nobody's here right now, so it's just Mr. Cord. Does she have anything else to say? Oh! Oh my, when did you get so strong? Here, a present for me. You got the flying cane. Oh, okay. So basically we can now play as Mr. Cord in story mode when we use this. That's the same as before. Naphtali Watson in the chat. No, not the brick dungeon. Closer, I forgot Mr. Cord had a hammer, what the heck. Do never forget about the hammer. So, let's see who's in the shop. Liddell is here. Okay, let's listen in on talk to Liddell, or listen in talking to her. Looks like you actually listened very well in class. Here, please use this. You got green Puyo ice cream. Oh, nice, I'm getting items from people. Merc Solid chat, if this was Fever 1, we'd have beat the game by now. Yeah, this has a lot more content. I always end up browsing so much that I forget the time in this shop. Does she have anything else to say? Oh, okay. What should I pick? How about the one with the red Puyo? She's just mumbling to herself. It's so cute. So, okay, next one. Wait, does she... who's in the museum right now? I think it's probably Sig. Yeah, it's Sig. Sig is here right now. Is it in the chat? Is this ice cream made out of green Puyo, or is it in the shape of green Puyo? We don't know. Chick, came here to do research for homework. Your left hand. What? What? I can't do sick. Oh, wait. I'm trying to be Bandiskin, but I cannot Bandiskin. What? No, this isn't the time. Please proceed inside. Okay. So, Sig is still there? The memory of Chu. Oh. So you've cut. So the legendary item, the memory of Chu, has caught your interest. Ma? He fell asleep! Close in the chat, I think you may have a demon in your arm, but now's not the time. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, we already talked to him. So, continue. Let's see what we can see at the tower. Is there anything new? Oh, Tata is at the tower. Who did you... Now here's one piece of advice from me. If you don't know how to act if you suddenly end up in fever mode during a battle, then just come here and try playing Endless Fever. You get to practice. If you remember the different patterns of fever chains that can appear, then you can do the same in the middle of battle. Okay, I'm gonna give it a try. Do your best. Isn't in the chat, this is giving me an idea for a D&D trap where there's a slime monster that camouflages itself as an ice cream cone. You think it's it's licorice ice cream, but it's black. It's a black pudding. Neftali Watson in the chat, Slimsicle? Tata is still here. Let's see what he says now. I guess I get fever pretty well now. I, the hero, will always be by your side to help you. Okay, so, then let's see what's at the playground. Kluk and Rafina are playing right now. Oh dear, this is gonna be fun. Kluk and Rafina, good times. Tuck. Look, just why did I have to run into you of all people here, Rafina? Ah, that is what I was about to say. I didn't exactly come here to see you either. Ah, well, now that you already are here, how about a demonstration of my power? Just bring it if you want to. I'll beat you to a pulp. Politely, of course. So second half. I think you greatly underestimate my capabilities right now. I'm not the same Klug I was when we fought yesterday. Do you want to have a demonstration? How much do you think you could have improved in one day? Oh, please. We play against each other every day. And we get the same lessons from our teacher, you know? I think a single battle will be enough to teach you better. So how how should I set the handicap? How about very spicy for me and super mild for you? I think you're going to be the one here who'll come out of this having learned the lesson. Do as you want. But don't come crying to me after if you regret it. Naphtali, what's in the chat? When the Puyo Law does Mr. Needlemouse appear, lol? Mean Bean Machine. Close in the chat, I did not think they would be the type going to the playground. I mean, they're technically still tweens. Slightly above tweens, I guess. Teens? TVeens? Teens? I don't know. Well, I guess everybody here goes to the playground. Cove in the chat. The girls are fighting. Isn't it, chat? What is this? Mean Girls Playground Edition? I mean, pretty much. Well, that was those two. So, let's see. I think that was everything for now. So, let's continue with story mode. So... I'm just thinking about which one would be making most sense to tackle now. Oh, we actually have to... Whose Wakuraku courses first? I think we have to do Amity's first, honestly. Okay. So, we're doing Amity's Waku. So... Amity. A girl who dreams of becoming an amazing sorceress. Very spirited. Her abilities are balanced, so everybody can play using her. By the way, Six says, a boy from Amity's class. He's pretty silent. His attack power rises when he enters fever mode. Rufina. And a girl from the class next to Amity's. Very strong-willed. Her true strength reveals itself when you manage to build powerful chains outside of fever. So basically, Rufina is strongest out of fever, but only when she reaches a certain threshold of chain length. Sig is strongest in fever, and Amity is a balance of the two styles. We are doing Amity now because I think her Waku course is the one that makes the most sense to play now. Hey, Miss Akkad! Oh, Amity! Ah, that is good timing. Yes, very good timing. Huh? Why? Well, you see, I am awaiting a guest right now. But I suddenly have no... But I suddenly can't... She can't go to fetch the guest, so she's sending Amity to fetch the guest instead. Okay, I'll do it. So she says because Amity knows the area very well, she thinks it's gonna be fast. So Amity is off to get the guest. Miss Akkad says she's waiting at the school. You didn't even tell her who she is supposed to get. Oh gee. So yeah, she's just searching for a random person, but doesn't know what the person looks like now. Naphtali in the chat, Amity's red Puyo hat is cute. It is. So yeah. So Amity wants to get through, but the onion pixie is in her way. She's just trying to get through. The onion pixie is feeling threatened by her and attacks her. Tanline in the chat. This font, I swear, I keep confusing the Kuchi kanji with a D. I mean, that's yeah, understandable. I'm not gonna use any items. Let's destroy an onion. Let's peel this onion layer for layer. Oh, I screwed up. Never mind! That's what happens when you think about what you're doing for too long. I love this music. This game has such nice, spirited music. Ah, good game, good music. Enjoy. Enjoy game, enjoy music. This is not an all clear, but who cares? As long as I'm not in the higher levels, I can manage like this. But it's gonna be dangerous if I don't pick up my slack later. Here we go! And here comes the explosion. Goodbye. Onion has been peeled. Hold on, somebody, tagged me on... Oh, okay, never mind. That wasn't important. Alright, now let's keep going with Women Rigger. So she greets Tata, he's in a different class now, so she says, it's been a while, hasn't it? So, how is it in your class? Rafina is right behind me. Rafina is right behind me. Oh, really? Rafina always looks at me during class. That's probably because she's so tired that she told that she can't see the blackboard. Maybe, but maybe she likes me. Maybe she... Yes, maybe she really likes me. You're not listening to me. Close in the chat, the guy is so creepy. Also in the chat, what the fuck is Chata? Look, he's just a big guy who really likes Rafina a bit too much. And I feel sorry for him because... Sorry, you have no chance. You have no chance. Close in the chat. Is he a creepy stalker? Is that why he hasn't returned in other games? He's kind of written differently in the two games he appears. Like in Fever 1, he is kind of a creepy stalker. In Fever 2, he's more played as a gentle giant, which I like better. But I guess that didn't save him. I'm sorry. Let's continue. That said, there's some people who really, really like him. And for their sake alone, I think it would be nice if the character was brought back. Yeah, let's do this. Close in the chat. Oh no, the gentle giant trope, my favorite. I hope everybody in Rafina's class has fun too. I really like Amity's current English voice. That it's one of the reasons I wish this game was officially localized. Ta-da! Wah! Now, here, time for a pop quiz. A what? Okay, this is a pun, I can't translate it. Basically, she's asking her a trick question based on a ghost pun. Amity doesn't get it. And you says Amity has run out of time. And you explains the pun. And because you couldn't answer? What? You'll get a scary Puyo battle for punishment. Sorry. Oh, not sorry, but like, this way, please. So, let's do this. So, you is also a character who needs to chill. Gosh darn it, I still remember that one thing from that one drama CD. Whatever, all clear, here I go. Isn't it a chat? Why are there ghosts in here? And why are they so happy with being child ghosts? And why are they acting like Monokuma? Okay, so these twins, nobody knows how they died. Even they don't know how they died. But apparently, the sister really likes being a ghost so much that she, Closer in the chat, didn't you want to kill people because they want them to be ghosts like her? Yeah, that's the Yu's whole thing. Yu thinks being alive sucks, and that being a ghost is the best thing ever. And because of this, she constantly keeps telling people she's going to kill them cheerfully because she thinks it's for their own good. Oceana in the chat, this is just like the old fighting games excuses for fighting. Yeah. Merksol in the chat, in Puyo Fever 2, both the English and Japanese alt voice, Yu and Wei, sound like them when they were alive, which gave me huge chills, not gonna lie. Agreed, oh, you mean Tetris 2? You mean Tetris 2? Yeah, I love that. Tetris 2 has like, I love the alt voice for Tetris 2 just because, God, hearing Wei actually sound spirited is so, chills. I actually drew fan art based on this. It's on my Twitter. You can check it out if you want. I'm pretty good at Puyo, but I'm so bad at puzzles, says Amity. By the way, the mansion that they hound is called the Clandestine Mansion. Two enemies again? I'm alone. This is not fair. The Frankenstein says that because their father and child, they should be allowed to do it. Enemy tries to get herself a partner, and they call her out that this is not family. No, you misunderstand. We are siblings who are separated at birth. Yes, oh, sure you are. Come on, Ribbity, let's battle! Ribbit. And the... No, don't leave me alone, Ribbity! Just give it up already. My dad agrees. Saul the artist and now zombies. Close in the chat, girl. Puyo Puyo is a puzzle game. Didn't Amity make a reference to this event in Chronicle? Oh, it's actually a reference to an event in... the first Fever. She called every time she sees an acorn frog. Every time she sees an acorn frog, she calls it Ribbity, because she just really likes calling acorn frogs Ribbity. Neftali Watson, there are so many characters that they dump all of them later. Well, not all of them, but yeah, a lot. Anyway, let's fight these guys. So, one. Close in the chat. Wait, acorn frogs are an actual species? I thought the acorn frog was a unique character. Nope, they are a species. There's more than one of these. They have their own lore behind why they exist. It's a thing. Acorn frogs. They are a thing. A whole thing. And a half. I haven't entered Fever even once yet. I'm too brutal on these characters. Bad was that. Thank you, Plozo. Yeah, I am sorry for sneezing. Maybe I should have called him Carolina Ribitina instead. Oh hey, Amity! Oh hey, Al! You're still not back in your own world? Yeah. I mean, I've tried everything, but I still can't come up with any way to get back. Oh, right. Hey, Al, could you turn around for a moment? Like this? Just wait a moment. And 1, 2, go! Ow! Well, that didn't work. It's okay though. Okay, this means war. Okay! Isn't in the chat, what the hell is wrong with my YouTube? It's not showing my comments. Well, right now I can read it, so I guess it's just glitching out. I'm sorry for that. Sal in the chat, and they're talking about the Isekai event. Closer the chat. Excuse me, what was your plan, Amity? I don't know, maybe she thought that Al was dreaming and she was trying to wake her up, but she could have just pinched her. Isn't in the chat, did Amity just try to murder her? A little. Okay, fighting Al. Ocean in the chat, just a friendly aggression between friends. Honestly, Al has been through worse, so I don't think this phases her. Okay, that works. Dun 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 So here we go. Close in the chat, I love this theme a lot. I do too. I'm kind of sad they replaced it as Al's theme. Now it's Carbuncle's theme. But I like it better as Al's theme. I'll tell you when I come up with another idea. Please don't, Amity. So, oh yeah, oh, here we go. Wow, I walked a long way. Just where's that guest that the teacher was, that Professor Akkord was talking about? Could you talk to me for a moment? Huh? I came from far away. I seem to have lost my way, though. Would you like to guide me back to town, please? I mean, if you do, I'll give you some delicious candy. Oh no, is this... Is she trying to kidnap me? Here. I'm not scary at all. Yes, such a weirdo. Well, I guess we'll just have to go together after I beat you in a Puyo battle. Cove in the chat, in the desert, Lambros walks in dark clothes and several layers of clothes. He could have dressed more appropriate for the occasion. Close in the chat, is the new Al theme the one from Puyo-san? No, they're using a different old Puyo theme for that. Sal in the chat, Lambros' legs are so long. I mean, yes, they are. Okay. Lambros, if you could really try harder to not come off as a kidnapper. Somebody needs to tell him, you know? One of these days, somebody needs to tell Lambros this is the reason why nobody wants your candy. Dude, you need to chill. You need to stop it. You're out of control, man. cool it with the candy. Okay, this is the first time I'm actually taking damage. Good for Lambrus. So this is Lambrus' theme, and I really like Lambrus' theme because it actually sounds like him. And I've entered Fever for the first time in the game. So Amity's Fever Chain power is not that high. I guess I'll have to do this. Amity's Fever Chain power is not that high, but she is, pretty... It's enough. I was taught to not follow weird strangers. Really, where is that guest? I just wanted to go to the school. What? Wait, are you Mr. Card's guest? I'm so sorry. It's okay. Just let us beat up Lambrus in the desert. So that was the first proper story we did today. And I still have a little vanilla latte left. Naftali in the chat, what is it with the series on pedos? People mistaken for pedos! Lambrus is not a pedo! He just really likes making people happy with candy. Isn't in the chat, is this game actually more metal than SMT? Possible? Oh, see, in the chat, good job, Amity, you killed the guest. It's, and you know, because in honor of Lambrus, I have a cookie. Actually, we could skip this, but it's cute, so I'll leave it. Cell in the chat. Lambrus, you need to understand the way you talk. It's not just the talking, it's also the waving around candy in the children's faces. Closer in the chat. Mr. Card. God damn it, Amity, you're getting the hammer. No. Don't give her the hammer. Nobody should get the hammer. Yay! Top score! Naftali Watson, I like how the credits are in English. Yes, but the game isn't. That's safe. So, now let's see what in conversations we unlocked now. Isn't in the chat. Tata is here. Oh, he gets around. Isn't in the chat. I mean, there's Candyman, a girl that cracked her friend's head open with a bathtub, beat the F out of her with slimes, and a mass murder happy child ghost. Yep. So, let's see what Tata has to say. Whoa, you are strong. Just take this. Yeah, this is the item that allows you to use Tata in story mode. What else does he have to say? Wearing a necktie always makes me feel all warm and cozy. I don't know why, but okay. I guess he means because it like hugs around him. Snugly. Liddell's... Wait, is she still saying this? Oh no, she says something else now. Excuse me? Are you searching for something? Oh! Would you have any Puyo hats like the one Amity wears? Are you saying that you actually like this strange hat? Yes, I think it is very cute. I'll think about stocking it. Oh no. Oh no, Liddell. Liddell. I just kind of want to wear a Puyo on my hat too. I mean, I already have my buns. Dapper Bones is dying inside. Dapper Bones actually really hates Amity's hat, so... So, did the Puyo hat that I ordered come in yet? Wouldn't you like to think it over again? Like, maybe you would like to wear a different hat in your own style. But I want a Puyo hat. Naphtali Watson, but he's already dead. Well, he can die again inside, I guess. Ocean in chat, what the is this? What the hell is this? Well, it's Dapper Bones. Sal in the chat, oh no. Liddell. Well, she just wants a hat. It's okay. So, who's at the museum now? Cove in the chat, I need to get some work done. See you later. See ya, Cove! I might actually do one more course after this and then a quit for the day. Because it's getting late and I'm getting a little tired. So, who's here right now? Oh, Lambrus is here. Oh, Lambrus is here. Let's see. Whoa, this... Wow, I'm actually a little embarrassed that I lost against a student younger than me. But hey, since you actually managed to do it, here, have this to commemorate. Commemorate a battle. You got a wizard's hat. So what else does he have to say? I wonder if all the students here are this strong. Does he have anything else to say? I don't lose often, so usually my sweets leave my hands pretty quickly. So basically every time somebody loses against him, he forces his candy on them. Wonderfully. Oh wait, no, maybe he meant something else. Ah yeah, I mistranslated that, sorry. What he actually said was, if I lost like that, I probably didn't have enough sugar today. Oceana in the chat, are those character items for unlocking them? No, they are for... Usually you are locked to playing as either Rafina, Sig, or Amity in story mode. Using those items allows you to use a different character. Isn't in the chat? I thought you were yelling Lapras is here. No, it's Lamrus, not Lapras. Lamrus. So, who's at the tower? Oh, Gogoat is here. Gogoat is here. I picked this up in the forest. Should I? He has an accent, so I'm trying to give him one, but I'm not good at accents, so please, whoever feels offended by this, forgive me. I am bad at this. But I couldn't cook well. Too many spikes. Too big. Don't need it. Just have it. It's free. It's free. God damn it, what am I doing? I sound like my dad sounded 20 years ago. As an in the chat, he looks like a character from Splatoon. Ocean in the chat, why is Neopat's soup fairy in Puyo Puyo? I have no idea, don't ask me. So, who's at the playground this time? Otomo is here. Otomo is a butler of a prince. My liege, my prince, aren't you anywhere? Please, if you're here, answer. Goo goo goo. Looks like that guy is searching for a prince. Huh, maybe the prince got warped around, just like me, right, Kabi? Good. Hello! Would you like to play Puyo with me? Excuse me, but I am in an awful hurry. I am just a butler passing through here. Also, I do not happen to be well versed in these Puyo battles. Much more importantly, haven't you seen our prince anywhere? I don't know what this means. I need to look at it. Ocean in the chat. Does his prince ever appear? Yes, he does. He is plot relevant. He is plot relevant. Anyway, what does this word mean? I do not know. And he's saying, writing it in a way that I need to write it like, let me just check my dictionary for a moment. What does this mean? Huh? Really? I don't think this is what this means. I'm confused. This word confuses me. I think it's saying... I think he's saying that he was preparing the prince's show, the royal chocolate milk. But I'm not sure. But I'll just say it now. Naftali Watson, is the prince he's referring to Satan? No, he's not. But you'll see. Ocean in the chat, banana hair. Kind of, yeah. I was preparing the royal chocolate milk when suddenly we were separated. I'm sorry, haven't seen him. If you see him, please tell me. I would give anything in thanks. Now then, I shall excuse myself. So that was that. The town hall? What? Let's see. I'm the only one here right now. Does he have anything new to say? Wait. Here, for you. You got an imitation, like a transforming cloak, basically. It's written on the sign. That's that's all for today. Okay, that was all. Ocean in the chat, if it was a princess, they would end up together. Oh dear! I don't think so, you'll see why. I don't think so, you'll see. Is anybody there right now? Ah, no, it's just her again. Anyway, next story. I think the next one to do... Oh, actually, I should have done Sig first. I should probably have done Sig first. Anyway, let's do Sig for now. Oh, it's you, Sig. Miss OK, Mr. Cord. What is it? Have you seen Amity? Oh, yeah, I sent her on an event earlier. What was it? She should still be around. So, what did you need from her? We were raising the full moon flowers. She forgot the report book, so I wanted to give it to her. And you wanna hand it to her directly? Yes. Then can I send you on an errand too? Hmm? Please give this letter to Amity. Yes, okay. Oh, of course, please take care of yourself, Sig. Sure. I wonder if he's gonna be alright. Good night, listener! So, welcome, this is Sig. Amity, where are you? Let me through. Got it. Then we're gonna battle. No, I'm not gonna use this. So basically, Sig accidentally steals an Onion's girlfriend. Because he's that dreamy, I guess. I mean, I understand it. I too would fall for Sig. Except no, I am very faithful to my boyfriend. A master of seduction. Indeed. Goodbye. Onions make me cry. Thanks, Sig. True wisdom. I want to hear all of this voiced by Ben Diskin. Onions make me cry. Amity! Where are you? Oh, you're that kid from the class next to us. Sig, right? Yeah. Huh? Now I'm curious. Got it. Puyo Bell then. Wait, no. Okay, so basically Sig interprets everything as a challenge to battle. Because that's... He doesn't get these people. Because he's new. And now into all clear. I love clearing into all clear. Nafatali Watson 6, don't give a hell, voice is great on him. I know, I love it. I love it. I wish I could do it properly. Amity, where are you? Oh, now I'm hungry, I guess. There's some smell. I have special soup. Have some. Well, I guess I'm hungry. If you drink this, you'll be healthy. It's good. Drink. Should I? And if you win in battle against me, it will be free. Okay, battle done. So Sig is hungry, wants soup, I guess. Sal is leaving. Goodbye, Sal. I totally know what I'm doing! There's something swimming in the soup. It's totally like, wait, there's a fly in my soup. Except that would horrify him because he loves bugs. He's just kind of like, something swimming in the soup. So now we're at the coast of Meal. I've walked a while. Oh no! Oh. If you... Okay, I need to pause for a moment. Okay, so, pause for a moment. Okay, so what happened just now was like, oh no. If he follows me this far, if I've raised too much attention then. And Sig was like, what? And he was like, you, over there, become my servant. If you do, you shall receive 3 meals a day and a free nap. And that the text box calls him the Ocean Prince. Okay. However, in order to be my servant, you must be stronger than me. I get it. Now we shall measure our strength. Okay, it's a Puyo battle. Okay, so it's Sig versus the Ocean Prince. Naftali, what's in the chat? Oh, I totally forgot about the Ocean Prince. Yeah, don't worry, I'm sure there's other people who forget about him. He... For a prince, he can be surprisingly forgettable at times. I like him, I do like him, but... Oh god, he's gonna fever on me, isn't he? The problem is he's the only character who's stronger in fever than sick. So, I'm screwed. I should have thought this through. This is a classic case of I didn't think this through. Oh, okay. I'm saved. I survive to live another day. I survived to not care another day. Eleven in the chat. What parts of the game have you looked at and or translated so far? Wasn't be able to look through from the start. We did the first we did Amity's Waku Waku course so far and several field conversations. I would recommend you to go back and check those out because field conversations can not be repeated once they have been done once. Naftali in the chat, he wasted his fever. He actually did, yes. Manta Black in the chat, you should play Genshin Impact on stream sometime. I don't want to play Genshin Impact, I'm sorry. It's a game I have absolutely no interest in, I'm sorry. There are a couple of games I've considered streaming. The World Ends With You, Omori. Of course I want to finish my playthrough of Persona 4. I'm a Persona 4 slave, I need to do that. But not Genshin Impact, I'm very sorry. It's just a game that doesn't interest me at all. Fever time! Stop! He's already dead! Milk Soul in the chat, The World Ends With You is really good, but the controls make it difficult to play. Look, you don't need to tell me that. Look, I'm 29 years old. I was there when the game first came out on DS. I first played it on DS, like when it released right away. It was probably the first game I ever completely played and understood in English. I know how weird its controls can be. I'm actually still considering whether I want to stream the Switch version or the original DS version because the Switch version I can't use the touchscreen. Like the Switch version is harder to play because the touchscreen controls don't work if I stream it using a capture card because then I will have to play it in docked mode. If I use the DS version then I can't just use my tablet to use the touchscreen controls, but of course I would miss out on the bonus content of the Switch version, which I kind of wanna get. Naftali Watson in the chat, jeez, you didn't need to style on the Ocean Prince like that. But did I? Didn't I? Didn't I? Ocean in the chat, then play the new Horse Girls, gotcha. No, I will not, I'm sorry. Vantap like, understandable, have a nice day. Thank you. Vantap like 29, Neni is a boomer. No, I'm a millennial. I am a peak millennial. The problem isn't that I'm a boomer. The problem is that millennials are getting old. Our generation is aging away. Then again, that's probably a good thing. Because the more we age, the faster we become the ruling generation. Anyway, let's continue. Ash. Shig. He passed out. I think I did it. I overdid it a bit. Sorry. Where is she? I've walked such for a long while now. Hey, you over there! Wanna battle me? I hope that if I keep battling like this, I'll get warped back to my own world. Hey! Okay. Huh? Now it's your turn. Puyo battle, please. I don't know what Sick expected Al to do there. I love this song. Anyway, time to destroy Al. This is for not casting Diacute fast enough. Oh, the pain I had to go through. Okay, that fails. That's not gonna work. That was not the chain it was supposed to be. Well, I'm winning still. Can you tell that I've gotten pretty decent at Puyo by now? I'm definitely better than back when I streamed in winter. Naftali Watson. Ah yes, the anime thing. Clearly everyone can do that. Amity, where are you? He's getting kind of annoyed. And we're back in the desert. Enjoy. Oh, I've walked for so long. But where am I now? Hello there. Goodbye. Wait! Now, just a moment. You don't need to hide from me. Could it be that you maybe are lost? I might be lost. I understand your feelings. You see, I too am. You know, I'm lost too. So, can you see that town over there in the distance? I guess so. Then let's go there together. No, wait! Then battle me. If I beat you, you gotta go alone. Sick just really doesn't like Lambers at all. Oh dear. That didn't work out the way it was supposed to. But that's fine. I'll just work myself up into Fever. I'd probably do better with Rafina because my starting chains are always pretty tall. Oh. Am I dying? I might be dying. This is possibly death awaiting me in the not so distant future. There is a high possibility of perishing ahead of me. Yes, Fever! Time to destroy him! You cannot out-fever Sig. Give up, Lamrus. Give up, Lamrus. You cannot out-fever Sig. There is no out-fevering Sig. Sig is the fever master. Ouch. Okay, I might be dead. I might be dead. Okay, never mind. I died. I opened my mouth too early. Let's continue. Actually, let me pause for a moment. So, Neftali, oh no, I know, 11 in the chat. Question about Sig. Is the blue thing just a part of him that pops out sometimes, or is it a separate entity like the demon in the Record of Sealing? I'm pretty sure it's strongly implied that that's actually his soul. But I'm not sure why his soul pops out. My personal theory is that it pops out because he's not completely, like, stable as a being. Like, his body can't actually properly hold his soul in, so when he feels certain emotions, it just manifests partly outside of him. That's how I feel. That's how I interpret it. Neftali Watson, that was an almost comeback. Yeah, I kind of screwed up there, sorry. Let me just skip it, I already saw this. I do like Lambrus's theme, it's a really nice musical theme. There we go. Here we go! Ouch, 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 no! No! Lambrus, how dare you! I trusted you! What is happening? Why do I keep losing to the sky? Is this the end of Neni? I never struggled against Lambrus like this before. What is happening? Ouch. Okay, that was... I don't know how I did that just now, but I actually managed to capture some sickness in that just now. I have to do this like this. Ouch. What? Why? We can't do this, we can't do this. I don't know why I'm struggling against Lembas all of a sudden. This makes me unhappy. Deeply unhappy. I did not deserve this. I've done nothing to deserve this. Here we go. Strong starting chain, here I go. Haha! He couldn't clear it! Finally! How do I have him now? I think I do. Oh god, he's cleaning up! Why is he cleaning up? He's not supposed to be cleaning up! Ah, let's do it like this. Ike! Come. Do something. Haha! Time to show you who the Fever Master is! And it's not you. Here we go. There we go. Ha 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 ha! I killed your Fever. Yes! Yes! And you! Amity's not here. Guess there's no can do. I'm going home. No! Wait! This... To Amity. This is the person you're supposed to get. So basically, Miss Accord's letter actually has a picture of Lembas in it and says that he's a guest. And Sig is like, huh. Hey! There. Yeah, so Sig beat up Lembas, read that Amity's actually supposed to, like, lead Lembas to town. He doesn't want to do it himself, he just kind of cleans up Lembas and leaves. Cookie time. Natalie was in the chat. He straightened them out wrinkle-free. Yeah. Basically, Waku Waku Cause is just everybody beats up Lemras. Repeatedly. So. Yay! Top! Not as great as it could be, but still. So. I'm gonna check out the conversations that this unlocked. And then I'm stopping for today. So, conversations. Nobody's here right now. You're a very good kid for listening so much in class. Oh, I got green Puyo cherries. Okay. When in class, you wonder if this is actually going to be useful for you. Just remember all the times that something you learned in class actually helped you out. So, who's in the shop right now? Is it still Liddell? No, Klook! Klook is here! Klook has arrived! Let's see what he says. So this is Deppo talking. No, don't get my shelves in disorder. I need to know where to restock. What? I'm looking for a memory of Chu. Could you order me one? I cannot get my hands on one. And even if I could, I would never sell it in my store. Why? Everybody wants it. Excuse me. I was just thinking about something. So basically, Kluk is like, give me this legendary item. And Dappa is like, but I can't. Because my trauma. So what else does he have to say? Have you even ever seen a memory of Chu? Of course I have. I mean, I did once have a lover. Do you need a lover in order to find a memory of Chu? It's still too early for you. I will talk to you when you're older. I am old enough. I even have a subscription on. I will let you know that I have a subscription on the monthly Dark Mage. Luke does not like being called a child. I do like this, so who's at the museum right now? Feli is here. Feli is here. You came to fetch my lemurs? I don't even know what your intentions were. But I understand. I understand. I'll give you this, and then never lay an eye on him again. I got fever bird feathers. What else does she have to say? Never approach my lemurs ever again. Thank you, Felly. Does she have anything else to say? Never again. Alright. So that's all she has to say. Here's the tower. Who's there? Oh, it's still Gogoat. Does Gogoat have anything else to say? Oh, you sure were strong. Give you this. Take it, take it. Oh, okay, yeah. Thank you. I'm getting your pot. Recipe? What is a recipe? Never heard of a recipe before. I just put things I find in forest into pot and then make fire like this. Next, you just need to wait. Yeah, okay, yeah, we never heard of a recipe before. Wonderful. So, who's at the playground? Wanna talk to me? So, what does Al have to say? Wow, you're pretty strong. Thanks for the battle. This is for you. Oh, she gave me a carbuncle keychain. Go. Okay, so thanks, Copy. Let's battle again sometime. So, who's at the town hall? Sig is here. Oh, hey Sig. That event sure was tiring. Ah, found this. I'ma give it to you. I got green Puyo candy. What else do you have to say? You happy? He's spacing out. Okay. Is anybody at school? Tata is here. Well, the guy just keeps bouncing back and forth between places. Tata, have you been practicing your chains? I think I kind of understand it now. Very good. Once you've learned the basics, try to find a way to arrange your change that is very fast for you to execute. You should try to raise the speed at which you build your chains as quickly as possible. I'll do my best. That's the spirit, meow. Miss Accord? What is it? I don't know what this means. Oh! There are many flowers here. There are many flowers. A lot of flowers are growing here. Mr. Quad, oh, of course. You see, this plant is called the full moon flower. You see, the full moon flower starts to bloom in the middle of the night. So you probably weren't there when it happened. You see, these flowers are kind of like friends that give you thanks for taking care of them. By blooming so beautifully. Mr. Court, please leave it to me. I will tell everybody that the full moon flowers are blooming. Thank you. Please do so. And please be kind. Okay, that was terrible translation and probably shows that I'm tired. I'll probably translate these parts again after I get up. For now, we need to save, and yeah, that's it for today. I've gamed myself out. So, Puyo Puyo Fever 2. Played. Nice. I'm running out of words. Tired. It's almost midnight. Of course I'm tired. Thank you guys for watching. It was really fun. Let me just make a quick save state here. Can you make save states on this emulator? Oh yeah, you can. There. Done. So, thank you all for watching. It was really fun. I'll get back to this soon. It is a short game, so it won't take that long.